Hey guys, it's me again, Ronald, and this is the second part of our orientation and regarding the policies and procedures of the security department. So next is insubordination by showing insolence and/or discourtesy and humiliating gestures towards any person's. Yes, sir. Morning. So towards any persons in authority. So yung mga who is persons of authority here? Of course, the managers, the supervisors, foremen, safety officers, and the security officers. Of course, the security guards, meron silang mga special task to do. Then, of course, the cadres, may mga cadres dito. Yung cadre ng mga kaan natin. Of course, the soldiers and the police and kaa personnel too. So yung mga yan yung mga persons of authority natin. So, like for example, pag sinita kayo dyan, bakit pag-alagala ka, ganitong oras na? So, ang sasagot mo lang, bakit nandito ka? Sir, nag-ano kasi ako, sir, nag-overtime kasi ako. So, sa overtime naman, meron kang kwan dyan, meron kang overtime sheet dyan. Patingin nga, so titingnan namin yan. Kasi hindi pwede, katulad sa sinasabi ko a while ago na pagdating ng 8 p.m., that is our curfew hours, wala nang pag-alagala dyan. Ang makitang gumagal dyan, may mga trabaho yan. So ikaw, kung wala kang what is your purpose na, so you'll be suspicious character na. You'll be charged as suspicious. Bakit ka nandyan? Wala ka namang ginagawa. Hindi ka naman nag-overtime. Okay? So, pag 8 p.m. na, kung hindi ka lalabas na, meron man tayong dyan, meron kayong mga barracks dyan, doon ka na. Meron naman designated areas na kung saan pwede kang gumala din. Sa cellphone, sa mga misis natin. Yun. Alright, next is number 14. Entering facilities, restricted areas without proper authorization. So, like for example, at the plant, there will be designated areas that is prohibited to enter with or without sabihin natin na task kung bakit nandiyan ka. So dapat huwag kang pumasok dyan or entering dyan. Wala ka namang gagawin dyan eh. So if ever na nagpupumilit ka, ibig sabihin, you have something na gagawin mo na hindi maganda. Kasi bakit nandiyan ka? So next is using company time to do unauthorized work or activity. So, yun nga, yung mga, mayroon tayong mga, kayo, katulad nyo, mayroon kayong mga designated na mga daily time record or DTR ba tawag yan? Yung i-punch mo. So, may mga kwan doon na, lalo overtime, hindi na i-ganon, i-ballpoint mo na yun eh. May mga ganon instances. So, you do not, sabi niya, still any amount of time. Kung ano lang sinasabi ng visor na, isulat mo to, dahil overtime ka, 3 hours. So, from those hours, yun na isulat mo, huwag mo nang pakapinan. You do not add any other hours, kasi that is stealing naman. Okay, so, any form of sexual harassment. So, marami tayong mga sexual harassment ngayon, nag-i-improve din sila eh. So, like yung hawakan mo lang yung babae ganyan, with malice, that is sexual harassment, right? Gentlemen. Like yung titigan mo siya, na parang mo siyang kainin. Yung parang, you look at her maliciously. That is considered as sexual harassment. Lalo na magbitaw ng salita. Lamian yung dahil. So, you should be very careful of that kasi marami tayong mga empleyado dito ng mga maganda, mga bata pa. Meron din iba mga may asawa na, pero you should respect their rights ba, ha? So para hindi ka makasuhan ng sexual harassment. Sexual harassment, that is, according to our code of conduct, that is separation from your service. Or that is dismissal from the service. So termination yan. No questions asked yun. We'll just provide an investigation report, then afterwards, you will be dismissed from the service. because that is sexual harassment. Then number 17 is proper decorum at all times within premises and outside premises during company activities or during social. So mayroon tayong mga socials dito like yung sa Sabado nights, may mga gathering dyan, drinking konti, just to stress out, right? Okay, di ba? Drinking, unwind konti. So dapat, you should have a proper decorum on that. Hindi yung pwede yung medyo nakainom ka na. Kasi at that time, you'll be authorized to drink. So, basta dapat tamtamount lang dun sa kung huwag natin maglasing. Then, you should be avoid or control yourself, lalo na kung nakainom na. Kasi may mga tao rin na nagsisigaw-sigaw na ihuli na namin yan eh. Then, ang di maganda is, you will be the officers na humuli sa'yo, he will conducting investigations, then magkaroon ng lamat o mansa yung record mo. Eh, wala namang ginagawa sir, pasigaw-sigaw ka man. That is prohibited by the Code of Conduct. So, ang mangyari dyan, ganun-ganun ka na lang, pasayloan ko sir. Mga ganun na lang ang mangyari. Okay lang para katulad sa akin, mabait ako. Lalo pag umiyak ang tao, mabait na ako niyan eh. Huwag mo kong iyakan, putang ina, mabait ako niyan. So yun, mga ganun na. Okay, tapos na tayo sa pan. So this one is action in the event of armed attack. So ito dapat, you should be listen this very carefully kasi buhay ang pinag-uusapan dito, buhay ng tao. Kasi this is an attack of armed group, which is the New People's Army or somebody na may mga palak na hindi maganda. Okay, armed attack procedures. So meron tayong before armed attack, meron during armed attack, yung nandun na talaga, and then yung after the armed attack. So we will discuss that thoroughly later, okay? So dito sa Balabag site, meron tayong ito yung sketch ng ano natin. I mean, ito yung tactical map na kinuhanan sa internet. Ito na yun. So, itong area na to, yung area na may mga legion tayo, di ba? May patrol base. So, katulad yan yung mga ganyan, mga patrol bases yan, no? Doon sa legion mo makikita yan, ha? So, ano ba yung mga nakalagay dyan? So, nandito sa legion may tignan. So, ibig sabihin, yung mga yan that is the patrol bases. Yun namang araw na kung saan vacant na araw, yung katulad yan, yan, yan. Alin pa? Ito. Yan yung mga site na kung saan yun yung KA or Kakbuga Active Auxiliary number 2 post. Mga post yan, ha? So kung sa ibang kanyan, that is detachment. So dito sa atin, post na yan, KA post. So nandyan yung mga kuha natin, personals natin, Kakbu personals natin with one cadre, yung regular force ng APC. So ito naman, yung arrow na that blue ang color yan, katulad yan. Yun yung sa bayog natin, sa baba. Then ano pa? So isa lang yata, nandyan, no? So Bayog Municipality Station. Then security guard post, ito yung mga kanyang mga post na yan, no? Yan, yung mga blue na yan na arrow na hindi siya dotted. Then chemical storage, mayroon tayong yellow na chemical storage. Kung makita ang yellow nandyan, that is a chemical storage. Then exploration mag, yan yung mga ano, yan sa Cavaliers, isa lang. Then mayroon tayong first Field Artillery Battalion na provide ng mga canyons natin. Just in case na merong attack. Ito yun, nandito. Yan. So, first pub yan, first pub. So with this, malalaman mo ngayon kung saan naka-station yung mga yan. By reading this one. Okay, so malaman mo na. Ito yung ruta na to, ito. Yung black, ito yung route natin from Balabag going to Municipality of Bayog Station. So nakuha dito. At least alam mo na dito. Okay, before armed attack. So, may mga intelligence reports or intelligence informations na, so, they said lawless elements. Kasi lawless elements ang mga tawag mga to eh. Like NPA, terrorists kan sila. So, they will be planning for armed attack. So, before armed attack, marami tayong mga intelligence personnel na kalat dyan sa Bayo, within the vicinity, within the routes of the, from municipality of Balabag, Abayog Police Station, going to Balabag dito sa atin, sa admin natin. So may mga intelligence personnels na nakasibilyan lang na nagagather ng mga information yan. So pag yun ang sabi niya, may mga balita, indications, ito na yan before. So department heads and contractors, managing heads are designated members of Crisis Management Committee, Crisis Management Committee. So all the department heads should act as a crisis management leaders or committee leaders management. Then next is designated assessment to lead the employees during the absence of department heads. So, may mga assistants yan. During their absence, like, nangyari yung ganun, tapos nagbakasyon sila, automatically, the assistant managers will take over the command. The next is employees to ensure they carry respective identification cards. So, you should follow these steps at all times. You should wear your IDs at all times. Kasi ito na yung, kumbaga, ito na yung time na consolidation areas na kung saan wala kang ID, hindi kita educated. Kasi wala ka namang ban, hindi ka sumunod sa ban eh. Although, buti lang, sabi na, hindi empleyado yan, naiwan na yung ID niya. So you should bring your IDs at all times. Always account subordinates. Hindi na ito trabaho ninyo, pero yan, ina-account kayo. The department to establish communications. So the department heads maintain communications to the security department. Then disseminate consolidations area. So may mga consolidation area designated. So before ang attack point, the consolidations area, kung nakita mo itong green, that is the consolidation area. Diba, ang dami yun. So may mga, kung saan ka na, for example, ito si Kuan, doon yan sa taas kasi, di ba? Drilling sa taas mo yan. So may mga designated consolidations area. Consolidated, ibig sabihin doon kayo magtapok. Dahil pupunin kayo sa sasakyan doon para ihawal kayo going to the safest area. So ganun pa rin, may legend pa rin yan. Same pa rin yan sa legend doon sa Kuan. Ang naidagdag lang ito, the consolidation area, Balabag Dos, doon sa mining area dyan, ito. So, sino magsasabi nito? Yung designated Management Crisis Committee. Yung manager and the leader. Okay na to? Okay. So, next is during. Ito yung umatake na. Umatake na para yung mga lawless elements to make any unhumanitarian sabi niya acts like yung patayin ka, o sunugin yung mga equipment, sunugin yung mga structures natin dyan, yun ang gusto nilang mangyari. Bakit nila ginawa yan? Kasi gusto nilang humingi ng, sabihin natin yung, revolutionary taxes. Which is, hindi natin pwedeng basta na itolerate yung gano'n. Kasi that is an act of, yun, kumbaga sa pampa, hindi na makatao yun. Yung sabihin nila na, kasi manakot yun sila eh. So the management, hindi, ayaw magbigay ng gano'n. Act of terrorism yan eh, yung collecting money. So yan, alarm of 3 or more successive fire shots, bang, bang, bang. So makarinig kayo na dito, so that is the sign na, or we are under attack. We are under attack. So yan, mga 3 shots fire yun. Then imminent and or actual armed attack and to be followed by verbal and disseminations through radio and other available means. So may mga radio employees are advised to drop, observe, and cover. So you should drop, observe, and cover ka lang. Then 3, stay calm and use common sense. Use your common sense. Hindi ka pwedeng pag-alala dyan na mamatay ka dyan. Katulad yan, nagpukpuka na. Then stay away from firefight. Stay away from firefight yung mga nagputukan. Drop, then cruel kamang ka doon sa pinakasipis na meron kang cover. stay away from firefight, engagement area, and line of fire. So, pag nandun sila hanggang diri ka. Pag nandiyan sila nagkaputukan, dito ka. Ha? You should tawag ito yung magkuhan ka, abate ka dun sa firefight na nangyayari. Then lastly is proceed to safest and nearest na consolidations area. So, saan yung consolidation area? Yun sinasabi na ng management crisis committee members. Like yung the manager, sabi niya, ito yung consolidation area, doon lang kayo. So, as much as possible and quickest time, you should be there on the consolidations area. The safety ka doon. Walang mangyari sa'yo doon. So next is shut off electricity and at the facilities except running generators. So lahat ng mga, pag may mga ganun instances during attack na, lahat ng mga electricity is should be turned it off. You turn it off except doon sa running generators. And then operating machines at the processing plant and assay laboratory. Yan mga yan, umaandar talaga yan. Kasi may mga generators, machinery generators dyan na kung sa 24 hours na umaandar yan. But except those generators, lahat ng mga electricity is you should be shut down. Kung ikaw nakatapat ka dyan, dapat you should off the switch. Ha? Then next is those working in the field, proceed and consolidate at the nearest safe area or community and establish contact to the department heads. Like for example now, ikaw naligaw ka doon kasi meron kang ginawa. Nandito yung ang crisis management leaders nandito. You should make a call. You should make a call to the crisis management committee so that the management committee will know your allocations kung nasaan ka ngayon. And then you will be instructed by them to go to the nearest consolidation area and you'll be safe. Nakuha? Okay, next is inside the building and objects are falling. So like dito, nandiyan sa so hindi lang firefights na, mayroon ng mga canyons na or mga mortars na so automatically the concrete buildings should be fall. Kasi bang durog na yan. So get under and start the table or something similar and wait until the falling objects stops. So, what you're going to do kung may mga naglaglagan ng mga you should punta ka doon sa area na kung saan walang nagkalaglagan doon, magtago ka lang doon, then wait for how many minutes na kung saan tapos na yung mga naglaglagan ng mga hard objects or concrete objects doon. Kasi mamatay ka doon kung naglaglagan ka doon. Hindi ka nga mamatay sa bala dahil nakatago ka. Mamatay ka naman doon sa mga falling objects na hard. So, yun ang ibig sabihin dito. The next is, get away from any building where an explosions may or have occurred as soon as possible. So nakaiwas ka na doon, then in just a minute, you should get away from those area, then proceed to another area na kung saan mas safe ka doon. At any given moment, pwedeng durugin ng mga kalaban nyo. So, in just a minute lang, pwedeng nalaglagan ka doon ng isang 105 na bomba. So, imbis na nakatago ka na, then nagtagal ka doon, patay pa rin ang tao. So, ang iniwasan natin dito is dapat walang ma-harm na personnel. And the worst is dapat walang mamatay sa atin. So, yun ang mga primary. So, emergency responder teams or safety and health are to report to the head or OIC of safety departments. Drivers and operators are advised of the following. So, the drivers and operators of the designated vehicles, meron na silang mga instructions given to the crisis management heads. So, advice na sila, ito, kunin niyo yung mga sakyans, tapos kunin ang mga tao, dalhin doon sa consolidation area, doon sa safest area. May mga instructions yan sila eh. So the vehicle should park and equip off the road. So ibig sabihin kung may so dapat walang blocking sa road, sa kalsada. Kasi pag once dumaan yung mga driver, makaka-access sila at any time, at any given time. Then service vehicle drivers to consolidate at the admin parking area while the contractor's equipment under laydown areas. So, nakaready na sila doon, then pick up the personnels, then how the personnels, then exit from the area, then going to the consolidations area. Yun ang trabaho ng drivers. Napakakandi ng drivers eh. Meron din silang malaking contributions pag nandoon na yun during attack. So employees outside company premises, example sa Bayog nandoon kayo, Diplahan, Buog, or Sindangan area, etc. Drivers should stay at safe area. Drivers to stay at the safe area nearest EEP and PNP personnel. So during the attack, may mga personnel tayo nasa labas. Dapat standby na sila doon, then pumunta sila sa pinakamalapit na EAP, Armed Forces of the Philippines Station and the Philippine National Police Stations. So doon ka lang, tapos wait for instructions to the Crisis Management Committee. Then, inform department heads, admin, vehicle dispatchers, or his/her current locations and wait for further instructions. So, naghihintay na sila doon ng mga instructions. Then, conduct accounting of personnel or employees and report to the completeness. So, as soon as nandun na sila, then bilangin kayo dyan kung ilan kayo, then i-report yan sa Management Crisis Committee. Then, emergency response team to extricate wounded. Like for example, may na-wounded simba ko, dapat i-evacuate na kaagad yan to the nearest hospitals while providing first aid and assistance to the victim. So, Safety Department to call for responders from Bureau of Fire Protections when necessary. So, kung may mga sunog, automatic na yung mga safety department dyan, yun ang magtatawag ng fire trucks. Concerned departments and contractors to conduct inventory of the status of the assets and equipments under respective department and submit the same to the security department. So, tapos na yung arm attack, so bilangin ang mga assets natin, and equipments, then report sa Security Department. Upon advice of the chairman of the Crisis Management Committee, supervise the resumption of work. So if ever pwedeng bumalik sa trabaho, it depends upon the situation of the Crisis Management Committee, then they will giving instructions to them na pwedeng bumalik sa trabaho. Or kung hindi na. Then, account employees. So, nandun na tayo, nabilang na natin. Then, direct employees towards General Consolidations Area. Meron tayong tinatawag na General Consolidations Area for the TBI employees. Kasama na kayo doon at the vicinity near of the TBI admin building. Diyan, isa dyan o dito. So, most probably doon sa harapan. In proceeding to General Consolidations Area, employees and driver of vehicles are advised to use only the main roads routes. So, the drivers are already advised, yun lang main road lang gamitin. Huwag nang ibang mga roads pa. Baka mamaya na mayroon pang nandun na kalaban. Consolidate trucks and equipments at the nearest consolidation area when situation permits. So, yan, consolidation of equipments. All available service vehicles should be used and employees to load and the vehicles according to the company's safety standards. So, before you leave, the drivers should know the company's safety standards. Nakuha? Okay, this is now the evacuation when required. So, wait for the road to be cleared. Klaro natin yung kalsada, dapat walang harang by security responders against any danger or armed in IED. So, ito yung mga improvised explosive device na kung saan iniiwan ng mga kalaban natin. Not only to the new People's Army. So, iniiwan yung mga rebels natin like yung mga MILF, MNLF. Nag-iiwan yan ng mga IEDs na kung saan it will explode at any given time pag naapakan yan or nasagasaan ng sasakyan yan. So, upon advice of the Security Department and security responders, and when ready, contractors are to initiate evacuations to respective designated evacuation area towards respective residences using the designated routes. So, After the consolidations or safety na, then you will be travel to your respective homes na. Deliver na kayo doon na safety na kayo. Okay? So next is Crisis Management Committee, andyan na, site management. Sinasabi ko na sa inyo yung mga yan, no? Andyan na sila. Okay, this is the Incident Command System o ICS structures. So ito yung mga struktura. Diyan, no? Responsible officers nandito. So incident commanders, meron siyang mga galamay. Okay? So yan, that is the structures of crisis management or incident command system pala structure. Okay, next. So actions in the event of discovering suspicious bomb or IED, what we're going to do? Pag nalaman mo na yan ay, uy, suspicious to, baka IED to. What should you do? You should call the correct person. You should call the respective safety officers or safety departments and of course the security departments. Na sir, mayroon ako nakikang parang kainain nada. Hindi ko alam, baka IED to kasi mayroong mga wirings eh. Basta pag mga wirings, automatic meron yun. Yun na yun. Lalo nakalagay sa karton, nakalagay sa mga silupin, si mga once there's a wire, that is positive as improvised explosive device. Then you should call the authority agad. Or kung mayroong mga nearest PNP dyan o AP, you should call them. You should call their attentions para ma-actionan na kaagad yun. Before pa may mangyari, ha? Okay. So next is, ito yung 5Cs. Ito yung 5Cs, ito yung dapat natin gawin. First is, confirm. I-confirm mo muna yung bagay na yun na that is an IED or not, or hindi. So, how do you examine the IED? So, lapitan mo lang, huwag mong, huwag mong hawakan or, kasi mamaya pag hinawakan mo yan, mag-detonate yan, o explode yan. Lapitan mo na siya ng konti, tapos tingnan mo. Pag may mga wires, then makita ka C4, makita ka, so that is confirmed. So, confirm na sir. Then, you should clear. I-clear mo yung area. Dapat yung area na yun, pag clearing area yun, dapat walang tao na. Kasi nandun ka, ikaw na muna i-cordon na yung area. Clear mo na, tapos cordon. Pag tawag mo ng person na darating sila, lalagyan na lang agad yun yung yellow line na do not cross. Kasi that's danger area na. Sino maglagay na yung safety? Then, control the situation. I-control na yung kasi may mga tao na dyan, may mga bystanders. Kung saan, yun. So, meron na na-cordon na, so na-control na sila. Then, call. Call na agad kung sino yung sino ba yung dapat nating tawagan yan? Ang tawagan mo yung bomb expert na. Kasi sila mag-detonate no. Sir, morning! So, yun ang dapat gawin natin na. Once makadiscover kayo ng you should apply these 5Cs. Control, clear, cordon. Confirm. Control, cordon, control, and call. Call the yung tamang tao na tawagan natin. Okay, ito na yan, confirm, but do not touch. Sabi nga niya, as of the suspect, device may detonate. So mag-detonate yan at any given time kung hawak-hawakan mo. Look for indicators. Ano mga indicators? Antennas, detonating cord. Yung detonating cord, wire yan. Detonating cord, explosive ordnance, like yung the C4, yan. Then wireless leading away, receiver or electronics. So, makita ka ng mga cellphones dyan na yun na yun talaga yun. Wala nang ibang ito lang talaga ang indicators niyan. The next is, use your best judgment. So, by judging those suspicious bagay o suspicious things, ito lang talagang tingnan mo. Ito lang. Pag mayroon yan, isa, dalawa yan, tawagan mo kasi klaro na talaga yun. Nakuha? Okay, next is, mayroong clear. So kanina, confirm yun. Sa clearing na, move all prisoners at least 300 meters away if possible. So, ano yung ibig sabihin? Dapat wala makalapit dyan within 300 meters. The next is, safe areas should include frontal and overhead protections. So, sa harapan, may silikuran, meron din dito sa ang tawag ito, overhead, sa overhead. Kasi ang explosion ngayon, pag ganun na yun saka pag ganun. Dati pag ganun lang eh. Ngayon pag ganun na rin. Meron pa, ilalim pa eh. So iba na ang mga fragmentations ng mga IEDs ngayon. So ayan, sa clear na tayo. Then na cordon. Cordon means prevent unauthorized personnel from entering the area. So kaya may tinatawag na do not cross the line. So prohibited na yun. So within 300 meters from the IED, dapat naka-cordon siya. The next is keep an eye out for suspicious personnel as they may be the triggerman. So mga suspicious character na baka ito yung triggerman, you should report pa rin sa PNP or EAP personnel. Parang duda ko yan sila. Imbestigahan. So may imbestigahan yun. Tao na yun. Right. Next is control. Maintain security until EOD has called all clear, sabi ng IED. So pag sinabi all clear na, so ibig sabihin, detonated na. I mean clear na wala nang nakat na nila lahat ng pwedeng mag-explode. One entry and exit point only. Then, divert traffic away. So kung daanan yan, magbigay ka na ng traffic para ma-divert yung pasada. Then call Security Department, EOD, PNP, BAM, Expert Unit. Then prepare EXO, IED, 9-line in advance. So yun yung mga dapat natin gawin doon sa 5 Cs. Confirm, clear, cordon, control, and call. So yun lang. Like binalik pa rin niya. Let's review the 5 Cs. Confirm, clear, cordon, control, and call. So yun lang ha. So dapat maging ma-memorize nyo to. You should please at in your mind na itong 5 Cs. Control, clear, cordon, ano sunod? Control. Ha? Control and call. So yun lang. Then ano yung mga emergency hotlines na nandyan? So yung security managers, security superintendents, Charlie Company 53rd IB, Bayog Municipal Police Stations, nandyan lahat ha? Nakapaskil na sa mga words natin ha? Then security is everybody's concern. So, aside from us na security personnel, you guys are also the security personnel, and that is your tawag ito yung individual concern. Everybody's concern. So, be specific at yourself. Dapat individual responsibility mo na concern mo yun na, uy, magtawag ako ng personnel. Huwag mo nang hintayin na iba pa. Dahil ikaw nakakita eh. Mamaya, at any given time, mag-explode yun. So that is the end of my presentations, guys. And thank you very much for your time. So ito lang mga advice ko sa inyo during sa journey nyo sa atin. Kasi empleyado na rin tayo eh. So, kung ano yung mga na-discuss ko, sundin nyo lang yun. Then, as much as possible, itong trabaho natin is hanap buhay ito na kung saan para mabuhay natin ang pamilya natin, mapapaaral natin yung mga anak natin. Gawin natin ng maayos. You should be here at all in time, or on time talaga. Hindi tayo pwedeng malate, ganun ba? So, yung mga bagay na yan, that is individual concern pa rin. Na kailangan sa trabaho natin, maging malinis at sa trabaho natin, honest na biyan. What is the core value? Ang 5 yan ha. So, honesty, tawag ito yung core value tayo, no? Cost consciousness, teamwork, competitive spirits, closeness to the stakeholders, and number 5 is environmental excellent. So yun yung ano natin. So with that, I will congratulate and welcome you to the TBI, TBI family. Okay, so that's all for me, guys. Tapos na yung orientation of the security policies and procedures. And thank you very much to all the viewers out there, and God bless you all, guys. Thank you.